Boys are back.
The boys are back in town.
What's up, Weezy?
What it do? Yellow hat hole?
Yes, sir.
New
Yes,
York
sir.
City.
You
Today.
you on that bullshit?
I'm on that bullshit today.
Okay.
I'm saying where I'm at with it today.
Okay.
So you ain't got to say Weezy said or I did. I'm on that bullshit today.
You was looking at me like I was gonna be the one.
I know. You know what I'm saying. I look at the cameraman. Look how he looking. Look how he looking. Huh?
No, you had a good time.
You trust and believe that. You know what I'm saying? No, it's all good.
I
Everybody
ain't said a word.
Yeah. Weezy, you got something new for the people.
No, we ain't got nothing new this week. What you talking about? Shit. What are you talking about, my nigga?
Hey, bro. You talk about me. You call me a robot. You're a robot, brother. You can't go off the cuff on nothing.
What you say we talking about?
You can't run a play. Well, hey, that's it. Anyway, you know, I ain't gonna kick it to you. Jeff.
Yes, sir.
We kicking off with something new, right? Okay.
Yeah, we're going back to something original.
Something from the summer.
Yeah, it's been something for the summer.
Something from the summer.
It's getting cold outside. We need to do something.
It's getting cold outside.
Yeah.
Girl, why you holding? Yeah.
That's a wild.
Hey, no, for sure. That's a sick dude. All right. Speaking of a song, what we got, Jeff?
All right, so your FSP song of the week for me.
Okay.
For me.
For you.
Is Drake. About my brother. Was it for my brother? About my brother?
A song about my brother. Yeah.
I like that song.
That's a great song.
I like that song.
For sure.
Yeah.
That is a good song.
Nothing like having a loyal friend in your life.
Yeah, I like
you know what I'm
that
saying?
song.
That's what that song is about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The album be today. I'm going tomorrow. That song.
It's in everybody's top
But
three.
that song?
It's in everybody's top three.
That is not. It ain't mine.
He said,
You ain't
"Man,
never
I'm
listen.
on
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna do that with
Yeah.
you. He ain't gonna get me on that.
Now that song is dope though. That song is really dope.
I hear you.
Yeah, he tried to get me off my pivot on that one.
That's what he gonna do.
Weezy, what's your song? Well, J.O., what's your song of the week?
My song is Jay-Z's Illest Motherfucker Alive.
Woo!
Yeah, nah, for sure. 11 in a row. Bill Russell rules.
That fit you. That fit the weekend for you, huh? I
He in his bag. He in his bag.
Weezy got a song of the week?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it G.
Uh-huh.
I went with Avant, man. Don't take your love away.
Okay.
That's what I went.
Two-step. R&B Weezy. It's a nasty two-step right there with that don't take your love away.
Oh, man.
Yeah, eyes got to be closed two-stepping to that.
Might be, depends on who I'm with. Might be.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Shout out to you know who.
Let's do it.
Shout out to you know.
Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan, and this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy. What it do?
Coach Locke out on assignment.
Yeah,
Shout out to Coach Locke.
Shout out to Coach.
Shout out to Coach.
Shout out to Coach.
Yeah.
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Time
All
for the
right.
percolator.
Professional thumbs up.
Yeah, it's real professional. Yeah.
Get him, bucko.
Right back at you, brother. Episode 495. We're breaking down the 2023 NBA in-season tournament.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. Talk to the people.
Oh, man. Went to my first Monday Night Raw in a long time.
Saw
this week.
that.
Yeah, it was live. CM Punk made his triumphant return to the WWE this week.
I mean, I won, too.
I gave you that one.
Man, no, you didn't. I picked
knew
first.
yeah,
Man,
I
no,
gave you
didn't.
that.
No,
That was
cameraman
a layup.
tried to tell you.
I
Oh,
knew
you
CM
messed
Punk was
up.
coming back.
Man, no, you didn't.
I
No,
gave you that one.
Man, whatever. I won.
I threw that off the glass.
No, you
You
didn't.
slammed it. You supposed to.
Yeah,
I know
That's
you
what
could
I
watch
do.
it like that. We should have came out there with me, man.
Yeah, get on, man.
yeah, he's not going to go.
Goodness gracious.
You want to go.
I'm saying, y'all. Never mind.
Don't do that. Not today.
The inviting.
Not today.
The invitings and then, you know.
I always invite you.
No, I'm
We
saying
didn't get invited to, Jeff. Where did we get invited to?
Chill, Weezy. Chill, Weezy.
what
Chill.
happened?
Nothing.
What?
Weezy, what's your best of the week? What's your best of the week?
My best of the week, man. Bronny's back to clear to play.
Good.
Man.
That's
good.
Shout out to Bronny, man.
Yeah. What y'all? What I ain't invite y'all?
J-Ho, what's your best of the week, dog?
We ain't going there.
Oh, okay.
We ain't going
My
there.
best of the week is Mikey Williams, guys. He reached a plea deal on a misdemeanor charge. Been taking online classes at Memphis since June. I'm all for young kids getting another chance. Good luck and God bless to my guy, Mikey Williams, man. Good luck. I'm just okay. I ain't tripping. You can have him.
I'm just messing.
Okay.
Well, I just want to make sure that's documented. That's my guy. Though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck with that. How's Imani Bates
Money
doing?
Bates is my guy. Killing in the G League.
I mean, I know, and so is Juventud Guerrero.
Shout out to Hoopy. Shout out to Hoopy.
They shipped the money back to the G League.
He shipped. He started there. Worst of the week, Weezy. Talk to the people.
Worst of the week, man, is the transfer portal in the college football, man.
Going crazy.
Man, they said there's 472 people in the transfer portal.
And just you wait.
And it's not even officially open yet to December 4th.
Watch when they get there.
This is
Shout out to
crazy,
her
man. They got to get control of college.
My worst of the week is Swagger being canceled. Best show on TV nobody was talking about. Canceled after 2 seasons. Damn near no promotion on the show. The actors couldn't really speak on it because they were holding the stance of the writer's strike. Man, shout out to Jace Carson, man.
Hopefully somebody picked that up.
Shout out to Crystal Jared, man. Shout out to Nick Mendez, man.
Shout out to him.
Man, my guys, man. That's my type of show right there.
I still got to finish season 2. I think I'm going to try to wrap that over the weekend.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ross voice.
Man, he ain't never watched a minute. Yeah.
My worst of the week is I understand the job situation. I get it. But the overall atmosphere at Memphis Grizzlies basketball games is in the shitter. No longer playing Whoop That Trick or Memphis-centric music. Yeah, they've calmed it down.
They battle?
Because old Ja Wick,
Hot, man.
it'll change the whole
coming back.
It'll change the whole atmosphere at Memphis games, man.
There's Elvis Presley music about.
Man, listen, it's like any other NBA game now. Like I was watching it on the bay. I was like, man, that ain't right. Man.
You still whoop that in the fourth quarter?
all type of stuff. They don't do none of that no more. It's just
Yes, thank you very much.
much.
Hit the bass song.
They playing the Oregon.
That's old basketball music, man. That's some
Y'all
slop.
coming back though?
He
Two
better.
pistols.
They need him yesterday.
2 pistols.
Really weak. Make sure you check us out on iTunes,
That sound weird
Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J-Ho.
Yes, sir.
And Weezy.
What it do?
You guys have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for our listeners.
Jay, what we got this week?
What we got? You supposed to pull it up on
I
your
got
thing.
you. I
Okay,
got
let's
you.
hear it. Let's hear it. I'm waiting on you.
You hear me? Don't wait on me.
I'm waiting.
This week we got award recipient Blackhawks Corey Perry.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Whoever he is.
Corey Perry was recently cut from the Chicago Blackhawks NHL for inappropriate behavior. End quote. The Blackhawks called Perry's behavior unacceptable. Instead, it violated both terms of his contract and internal organizational policies. The reason why, guys,
What Corey do? No, he didn't.
Perry allegedly was caught having relations with young superstar teammate Connor Bedard's mother,
Oh, he's shaking it.
Melanie.
Yeah, no.
They gotta share a locker room.
He's done with that. She could have said no.
Now, Perry, who is 38, apologized to his teammates, the Blackhawks organization, and stated he is currently working to seek professional help. Perry appeared in 16 games for the Blackhawks this season, recording 4 goals and 5 assists. He's 30. Oh, probably about 40, 41. Hey,
Because that's a young team.
Exactly. He got drafted number 1 in the world.
Yeah.
He probably couldn't handle a young boy in there.
That's his mom.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta see you every day. You walk around my house like Belvin over Blackwood boys.
Come on, I know, but
Is she a cold piece? What if she a cold piece?
here's the thing, though. She still gonna answer the phone. Another team.
Mama gotta have a life too.
Yeah, she still gonna answer the phone.
Mama gotta have a life too.
I'm trying to tell you that.
I've been trying to tell you that.
Chill. Chill, dog.
Man.
Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chill there.
We gonna let the cameraman take that one. It's a Corey Perry. You guys ready to get started with the first?
You gotta be
half?
a team, better teammate.
Yeah,
man. You
come
can't touch
on,
that
man. One team, one dream.
Please.
Please. One team, one dream. None of us believe in that.
Let's get started with the first half, guys.
They don't believe in that no more. One team, one dream.
Got merch on?
For sure.
FullSportPressPodcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. Always tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are out.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What it do? Big Jeff, where can I find you on social media, my brother?
Oh man, Weezy, I am J-Easley84 across all social media platforms.
Jay, where can I find you, my dog?
I'm J-Ho on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter.
Say less.
I'm arguing with people on Twitter. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's real beef out here.
I like it.
Yeah. I got same seats every year for the last 6 years. You know where to find me.
Talk to him.
Ooh.
Post it.
I'm FSP.
New fit every time.
New shoes. I ain't doubled up yet.
Every time.
Oh, shit.
He different. He different.
Should.
We done? You done?
I am done. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Got to get that fit up.
I ain't gonna lie. We need the camera.
He's not done.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I need the flicks. You get the fit off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no flicks. My dog ain't get, you know what I mean?
6 years in a row?
Yeah, but man, same seats.
Yeah.
Can't miss me.
Yeah.
It's himself, it's
Same
beef.
seat, different fit.
Different game.
Yeah.
Come
Different
on.
fit.
What you got with?
No.
I'm done.
Don't push it off on
I'm
me.
done. I'm done.
Oh, my.
It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night.
FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Same seats.
Yeah, same seats. Hell yeah, same time.
Yeah.
Same
Ain't
black
that channel.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
It is lock _the_great. That's THA. Get at him.
I ain't gonna lie, my dog been out 5 weeks.
He doing the Lord's work, man.
Yeah,
He working
yeah,
out here.
it is.
No, I'll be right back. Y'all better. Shit. I can't say what y'all talking about.
Go ahead, Jay.
Let's get it going, man. It's week 13 of the FSP Fantasy Football League. Let's get my BS out of the way. At 2-10, losers of 8 straight, myself, and versus DP. I know he's listening. Show me them TDs. DP is projected to win that one by 10. I have made every wrong move every week, every time. This is the worst fantasy football season I've ever had since I started playing roughly 10 to 12 years ago. It is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Humbling, as they say.
Humbling.
All I can do is wait for next year. Let's move on. Third straight commentators at 5-7, the 8th ranked team versus returning to Mac. One time for Reagan and Shane, the 4th ranked team. Reagan is projected to win that one by 20 ball. Moving on. Royale with the Cheese also at 7-5, the 3rd ranked team versus 4-8. Bishop sick of my team. One time for Cam, still fighting out here. And Twins projected to win that one by 14 points. All right. Hair Jordan at 9-3. The 2nd ranked team versus Connor Stallions Manifesto. One time for D Harris at 4-8. D Harris projected to win that one by 20. He's still fighting. See you later, number 1 team by far at 11-1. One time for Chaz kicking ass and taking names versus Now Watch God. Now Watch God is fighting though.
Yeah.
One time for Watch. He's
Watch.
6-6. He's fighting. He's playing good ball right now. Playing his best ball of the season right now. But he's projected to lose by 35 points.
Shout out to Sean Wash, man.
Shout out to Wash.
Shout out to
And the
Wash.
game of the week, the number 5 ranked St. Quan and them at 7-5 versus the number 7 ranked at 5-7. Bad draft Shawty. One time for PO. This game is going to come down to the wire with 2 points. Start dividing the teams. Yeah, and playoff implications across the board, except for my game and DP game. No one cares who wins that one because we both are trash. Well, no, some of them TDs still got a shot. No, DP still got a shot.
I know, fucking with him.
DP still has a shot. Now me on the other hand, I have nothing to play for, just for being a good sport.
Whitney Houston. I have nothing. Nothing.
I'm just being a good sport at this point. Put my lineup out there, making sure nobody gets an easy win. You know they're gonna get an easy win regardless because my team is terrible. That's what you get.
You're not even. Yeah, I ain't gonna do you like that.
Nah, I had a great draft. Judging. That's why I tell people all the time. Like, this is real quick. I tell people all the time, those draft grades at the beginning of the season mean nothing. I had an A+ draft grade. A+.
Go get him. Get him.
He looking for some drama. He said that, Jeff. I said, no, I ain't gonna fuck with.
No, it's good, bro.
Why you want
Say what you got to say, him. It's all
Nah,
good.
it's all good.
We here. I can
we
take a
here.
joke like Drake say.
I
Ain't that
can't
what
take
Drake
a
said?
joke. I can't take a joke.
You some slow.
I can't take a
You
joke.
some slow. It's your turn, Weezy. What you got for us today?
All right, man. Hey, my top 7, man.
Mm-hmm.
NFL.
What? NFL edition.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
NFL been getting a little crazy this week. It's starting to get to the nitty gritty of the NFL, man.
Nitty-gritty.
What?
It's starting to get rough right now.
For sure.
If you good, you good. If you ain't, you ain't.
Mm.
So here we go. Number 7, Jacksonville Jaguars being consistent, 8-3.
You got to touch and receive.
Yeah. Number
Touching the
7, Jacksonville Jaguars. Number 6, they hanging on by 3. I couldn't move them up. I couldn't move them down. Detroit Lions at number 6, 8-3.
All right.
Number 5, don't get on me. It's just a new week. I know we watched them play last night. It's the Dallas Cowboys. Just relax. They ain't played the winning team. Dallas Cowboys, number 5.
My Dak MVP ain't looking bad.
Number 4, God, they moved up a little bit this week. San Francisco 49ers is number 4.
That's a big game this week. Good God.
Yeah. They got a big game ahead of
Haglin
them.
Hearns right there.
Fight
They
right
got a
there.
game. What game at your house week?
Sunday night.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
Sunday
you
night?
know what? It's Sunday night. Yeah, listen. Let's do it. If y'all want to do it, just let me know.
Yeah.
All right, number 3. They bouncing back, man. They beat the hell out of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They went down 14-0.
Yeah.
Something. A switch went off.
Kansas City Chiefs. Number 2, they had a little they had a little hiccup. They lost Mark Andrews, but they still
rolling.
rolling, man. Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
Number 1.
Yeah.
You know.
Contingent on this weekend.
Number 1, Jalen Hurts, man. Show no mercy.
Yeah. This is the thing.
What?
Super Bowl's on
Wait,
one
wait,
in
wait,
December.
Wait. How else could they be number 1? Because they winning. No, you said.
No.
Wait.
I don't.
They had a good little gauntlet though. They played Dallas. They played
They play
Kansas
still gauntlet
City.
right now.
They in the middle of a gauntlet
Buffalo.
right now.
They in the middle of it.
They got San Francisco now.
And they
got
got
Dallas
in
again.
fourth quarter wins.
Yeah.
And they're coming back on fourth quarter wins.
Yeah.
They're coming back in fourth quarter wins. What do you want me to do?
They haven't lost.
They low key firing.
But they haven't.
Against the Las Vegas Raiders?
But they also lost to Denver.
And that is your list, right, Weezy?
That's my list.
Okay.
Against
What
the
you got, Jeff?
Chargers.
Jesus, Mary Jones. All right, let's move. Let's move on to the NBA.
Talk.
Weezy's guy, Shark Tank alum, Mark Cuban.
That money.
We talk about some money right here. The Dallas Mavericks have sold to the family behind one of the world's largest casino empires for $3.5 billion.
Some money
With
out
a
there,
B.
y'all.
Big B.
There's some money out there, y'all.
$3.5 billion with a B. All right. This was released in a statement by the mayor, Alderson, and the family of the majority shareholders of the Las Vegas Sands. Now, Cuban had mentioned this before, that he wanted to sell the team to the Sands Corporation by saying he wanted to help them build a new arena in Dallas to have a resort style and casino in the arena.
It's coming.
Yeah, that's a great pause. That's an amazing pause. Yeah. Now, after selling, Cuban would still remain around to make all the basketball operations decisions. He would still hold a minority share in the team, but like I said, would still make all basketball decisions. Starting with you, Weezy. It's a big deal, little deal, or no deal.
I think it's a big deal. I think it's a brilliant deal on both ends. Mark Cuban bought this team in the year 2000 for $286 million. Sold it for $3.5 billion to one of the richest family in casinos. That family in casino, they don't care about him making them. They don't care about him decisions in basketball. They do what they want to do. They bought the team. They want to put a casino in it, and they want to build a hotel around it, so they can make money. Right, what they've been doing. Yeah. So on both sides, get what they want. Mark Cuban gets a bunch of money behind it, and he gets to he still gets to control the team, sit where he wants to sit, make all the trades he wants to make, and this family gets to go in there and do what they want to do behind the scenes and build a casino and make their money. Yeah. It works out on both ends.
Points were made. The reason that we all know who Mark Cuban is for a couple of things. Owning the Mavs, first and foremost, and then his seat on Shark Tank if you're looking at a younger demographic. So those are pretty much the two sell markets that he had, and he got rid of both. Yeah. No longer is on Shark Tank within a week, right?
He quit Shark Tank too?
Yes. Yeah. And this is a guy that likes to be in front of the camera, clearly.
Yeah.
Most owners don't. We'll talk about an owner next that doesn't know what the hell he's doing. But you don't usually get rid of the lights unless you're trying to get a bigger light. And I think there's no reason for him to get so liquid unless he's trying to do something with a bigger audience around him. So in turn, I think Mark Cuban is preparing himself to run for president as early as 2024.
Damn.
As an independent or a Republican.
There is I don't say truth to that because it's speculation, but there is something I can agree with you on that because why on earth are you getting that liquid that soon? You know what I mean? Now there are some people that have questions about this sale, right? I'm wondering because the Hornets just sold for $3 billion, and the Milwaukee Bucks recent sale price was 3.5. They're both a smaller market teams, so you think about somebody selling in Dallas that he probably took a discount, but I think he took that discount to remain in the head of basketball operations.
100%.
You know what I mean? They be able to still be around the game that he loves and still be that high profile owner that he has been from some time.
That's insane too, because Mark Cuban isn't even a basketball guy. So you keep a guy, but you've done something for 20 years. You learn on the job.
Absolutely.
And I think he's learned how to get that team the way he wants it to look over the years. So
Shout out to him. Man.
Shout out to him. Yeah.
That's a big boy.
$285 million, $3.5 billion.
Yeah.
That's an easy flip.
But you got a point though. He's getting liquid.
Oh yeah.
Something.
So
there's a play down the line.
Oh, something down the line. Yeah. All right. Before we get started with halftime, let's talk some NFL, guys. Panthers majority owner David Tepper has officially lost his patience, guys. As a result, Frank Reich is gone from the head coaching spot, one and done. Also, his dismissal comes with the Panthers sporting a league worst 1-10 record 2/3 the way into the season. Reich finds himself fired in season for the second time in as many years. The Panthers will now look to rebuild their coaching staff in a way that can help young Bryce Young reach his full potential. Weezy, what is next for the Carolina Panthers?
I kind of understand the firing of Frank Reich. It might have been, I don't know. They probably should let him finish the season now, but I understand it. Here's the thing with the NFL and today's quarterbacks. If you get a quarterback, top 3 quarterback in the draft this year.
Yep.
You shouldn't the way the quarterbacks are coming in and playing off the bat. You don't win one game. You have to win more than one game.
You do.
You have to win. Quarterbacks coming in right now are good enough to win more than one game.
I agree.
No team should be 1-9 in the NFL this year.
Especially a team that didn't lose anybody other. I mean, they lost their biggest piece.
They lost the best offensive piece.
They did.
Yeah.
And the offensive line is absolute horrendous.
Yeah.
So,
but they've been in games.
They should have won some games.
You don't draft the number 1 pick and only win one game.
Yeah.
Because you're up for it again, and now you put him in a bad spot where you're going to go get another quarterback and probably get rid of him.
They don't have a pick.
They ain't going to do that.
They don't have a pick.
They're not getting rid of Bryce Young.
And they don't have a pick.
They ain't got a pick. They gave it to the Bears.
Oh, that's
for
right.
DJ Moore.
That's right. I forgot about that.
They traded up to get Bryce Young.
That's
They
right.
wanted to skip. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got right now.
Yeah. They don't have a pick. So, no, I want to say this the right way. I understand the firing because, as Weezy was saying, you don't have your quarterback, and your quarterback doesn't look well coached.
No.
He looks lost. And you don't, and the reason why I say that is because you don't want it to be a situation where, not to pick on you, Jay, you don't want a Josh Rosen situation. You don't want to lose your guy before he has a chance to become a guy, right? Josh Rosen, I think you and I both thought at one point that he could have been resurrected if he found that, but now it's of course it's over with now. But we all thought at one point Josh Rosen could have found a better situation. You don't want, with as much capital as you gave up to get Bryce Young, you don't want to lose him within the first season, and they're teetering on the fact of damage beyond repair. So you got to get away from him. You got to find a young mind that can resurrect this offense, because the defense is there to me.
I agree.
The defense is there. They can't score points. No disrespect to Adam Thielen, he can't be wide receiver 1 in 2023. He cannot be wide receiver 1 in 2023. Chuba Hubbard is trying. Miles Sanders giving the old college try.
They got pieces.
No,
you not talking about on defense.
Yeah, on defense.
Defense. They got
on
pieces.
defense. Yeah. So
J.C. Horn, the top 10 corner.
Yeah. So at some point, I understand the fire. I don't know if I would have done it in season, But I
No.
do believe they definitely were going to be looking for a new coach.
No.
Because this, and last thing, per rumors, the organization and general managers wanted Stroud,
They wanted Stroud.
but the owner wanted Young.
And that's what I want to speak on.
Go ahead.
Is
Go ahead.
the owner.
Yeah.
That is the problem. This is a guy that fired his head coach during the season for the second consecutive year.
Yeah.
Now, I understand firing Matt Rule, he wasn't the guy for the job. But you don't hire a guy 12 months into a job and then it's like, oh, I'm about to get rid of him too. Like, no, you got to have some type of patience. You got to step back and just be the owner. And like we spoke about Mark Cuban, you can learn on the job. Jerry Jones learned on the job, but you traded your first pick, like Weezy mentioned, to get a generational quarterback, the historic franchise-building quarterback, and you got to have patience with that. It takes time, and people like David Tepper just don't have patience because they're coming from a different world, hedge funds. So in turn, you're meeting every day. You're making tweaks and changes every day. And when you run a football team, you don't make tweaks and changes every day. You just build. You just build day after day. And that is how you build a team. And he'll learn to kind of step back and not be a hedge fund owner and just be an NFL owner and let the guys that know football run the football team. And you run how you're supposed to run the football team because that's what happened in Denver. And that's why Denver is on the slide, like how they've been on the slide for the last 5 years. They let a hedge fund guy come in there and be an owner, and you just trying to make things work in your time. And that's not how the NFL is run, man. You gotta continue to work on building people and good people around you to kind of help build that program. And that's a bad franchise right now.
And let's be honest, in the NFL, it's a copycat league, and it's a bunch of, it's a bunch of recycling. Like the offensive coordinator, like Mark Reich, he got fired, so he'll probably be somebody's offensive coordinator, somebody senior assistant somewhere. And so that circulates, and when your quarterback is already frustrated and he gets benched or something, they turn it into somebody like, well, just think about James Winston. He's not gonna get a shot again to be a number one guy. He should be.
He should, but
he's
he
not
won't.
gonna get a shot again.
Yeah.
They was trying to do Kyler Murray the same way. They did Josh Rosen the same way.
Yeah.
And those guys were top 3 picks.
Yeah. Top guys.
Yeah.
And
If you're not a starter, you become a backup, and it's hard to get out the backup role.
It is. It's extremely hard. Geno Smith.
Geno Smith got lucky.
Got lucky.
Tannehill got lucky.
Got lucky. Yeah. And with those hedge fund things, Jeff, and you know this, you're putting out fires.
Yeah.
And there's these little things, well, I can press a button and fix this.
Yeah.
You pressing the button and firing a CEO in a hedge fund makes sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't work in football, dude. You just can't fire people. And
Too many variables.
quick fix. No.
Too many variables.
Way too many.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys ready to get started with halftime?
Sure.
Let's get it.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
Hell yes, there too.
make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you pick that out. All right, to get us on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search for Sports Press Podcast.
Halftime, we are back with FSP's Heisman list. I think this is the last week, guys.
That's it.
It's probably it. Michael Jackson, this is it. All right.
Whitney Houston.
Each week of the college football season, FSP will take a look at the 2024 Heisman Trophy race and break down each contender. Out of contention for the final week, guys. Out of contention. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah, that loss was messy.
Nah, he was in contention.
Blake Corn. Out of contention.
Gone.
He was in contention. He was in contention.
Listen.
J.J. McCarthy.
Definitely.
Out of contention.
They still playing though, but gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 4, we have junior Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe.
Man, he made a
proud
huge
of him.
step.
Plus 13,000, long shot, but put himself back in contention. It's an epic throw against Auburn in the Iron Bowl. That is a Heisman moment.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
4th and 30. Why are you in single coverage?
Man, come on.
Why didn't he come heat his ass up? They only rushed 2.
And you in single coverage in 4th and 30.
All right, come on.
Hurt me.
But guys, he's turned it up since October. Became much more of a dynamic quarterback throughout the course of the season. It would probably take a miracle for him to win Heisman Trophy, but don't discount first place votes if Alabama wins the SEC. Up next, number 8 seed Alabama playing in Atlanta for the SEC championship versus number 1 seed Georgia. Georgia's favored by 5 points. Coming in number 3, we have senior Washington quarterback Michael Penix Jr. It's plus 1,500. Here's what we can see as a great value in Penix Jr. While he hasn't played to the level of Bo Nix or Jaden Daniels over the last few weeks, he's still been fantastic for an entire season. Chances likely hinge on winning the Pac-12 championship against Nix and Oregon. Up next, as we record this podcast, the number 3 seed Huskies are playing tonight in Vegas for a conference championship versus number 5 seed Oregon Ducks. Oregon is favored by 10 points. That's insane. Number 2, senior LSU quarterback Jaden Daniels is plus 140. He had the season of his life. Could very well still win the Heisman. However, the LSU quarterback is the victim of 3 losses on the season. The Tigers won't be playing in an SEC championship to help said case, but the numbers are staggering to say the least. The season is over for LSU. They'll wait for their bowl matchup. And coming in at number 1, we have senior, super duper senior Oregon quarterback Bo Nix. He's minus 180 right now. Scored another 3 touchdowns last week in Oregon's 31-7 win over the Oregon State Beavers. Based on these odds, he can clinch the award if he outduels Michael Penix in the Pac-12 championship. Up next, the Ducks are playing the Washington Huskies. And that is the Heisman list for the final week college football.
Good stuff, man. Good job, J-Ho.
Thank you, brother.
Disrespected Jordan Travis all year, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure. He played with
He's hurt.
No. You hear what I'm saying? Him and Justin Herbert came in together.
Oh, they're gonna lead together.
Bo Nix is 30 years old, dog.
No, he's not as old as he's still not as old as super duper senior, super triple OG. Jordan
That
Travis.
COVID year hurt him, boy. It helped him.
Yeah, it helped him a lot.
Yeah.
COVID year COVID year puts you right back.
You guys ready to get started with the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get.
Full Sport Press.
J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcasted. Revolution will be podcasted. Second half, the 2023 NBA in-season tournament breakdown. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
That's the I'm Weezy. That's the Wayne's brothers. You remember the Wayne's brothers theme song?
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing.
You saying Wayne's brother?
Yeah.
I thought you said Wayne's World.
You ain't thought
Hang time.
I know I
Dude,
said
excellent.
I know. Yeah,
You ain't seen Wayne's World?
I know what Wayne's World is, bro.
Oh, okay.
Cool. For the first time in league history, guys, the NBA introduced an in-season tournament. The knockout stage of the inaugural NBA in-season tournament is set as the quarterfinal matchups will be played on December the 4th and 5th at sites of the higher seeded teams, guys. The semifinals and finals are scheduled for December the 7th and December 9th in Las Vegas. All games, save for the final, count towards regular season records and with a $500,000 payout going to every player and coach on the winning team. All quarterfinal teams are guaranteed payouts of at least $50,000.
Shout out to it.
All right, let's kick things off with letter grades for the most polarizing parts of the in-season tourney. We'll kick things off with the courts. Weezy, can you grade the courts? The in-season tournament, weird thing as far as the calendar. We had to have things that clearly for users and abusers of the NBA to significant, what's the word I'm looking for? Differentiate between the in-season tournament and the regular season. Weezy, can you grade these courts, please, sir?
Man, I like the courts. I would give the courts a B.
Okay.
I like the courts because here's the thing: it's an NCAA tournament, but every game counts against the regular season. So they couldn't change anything else. They couldn't mess with none of the European rules. They could make it a 4-point play because it counts as a regular season game.
Gotcha.
So, but the courts brings new flair to the. I like the courts.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them that's a little loud. You know,
little loud.
Like the Lakers in the yellow and the purple. It's a little loud. But the Bulls court, I like the Bulls court.
I
like the Rockets court.
Mm-hmm.
Golden State had a nice court. So I like the courts. I give them a B.
What you got, Jeff?
I give it a C-. Because you had to, like you said, we had to differentiate between regular season and in-season games.
Mm-hmm.
You got to create a spectacle, make it seem special
Mm-hmm.
when you do that. Man, but that Charlotte Hornets court was tough to watch.
It's hard to watch.
Pacers, hard to watch.
Thunder,
Thunder, could not watch.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix Suns, change the channel real fast.
Yeah, you better.
Hawks, watch the Hawks though. I like their court.
Yeah.
If
Like
you
the
had
Bulls
red
court.
in your skin, you was good. If
Like
red
the
or
Bulls
black.
court, like the Raptors court.
Mhm.
So I give it a C minus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with the C as well. The floors were just a little too shiny. So if you're watching on TV, it's hard to kind of see players moving through because of the shine. People are sliding because of the shine that was on the floor. Go on, Weezy, man. Just kind of take some of the shine off, and I think things will be good.
I think you nitpicking on that one.
Shining,
Yeah,
shining,
you-
shining,
shiny.
shining.
It's too shiny. That's
Put
what
too
I'm
much shellac on it.
Oh, that
It's
is
too shiny.
winning.
That's why you couldn't see it. It was bouncing off the cameras. You couldn't.
Denver's
really see
score
it.
was
Yeah.
rough too.
But if we just give them all, if y'all just the worst grade y'all can give a C and I give them a B, so that means
That means it's
Yeah,
solid.
yeah,
we
yeah,
should
yeah.
bring it back in
It
next
was
year.
good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Moving right along to point differential, we're grading that A through F. It was a huge determining factor with points. If two teams had the same head-to-head record in the group stage, then points came into picture. The team with the bigger point differential will move forward to the next round. This is basically the BCS era of college football, comparing it to the NBA. You're running up the score, Weezy, basically. Graded A through F, the point differential.
This is the one I didn't like
Okay.
because like the other night,
Boston.
Boston too. Boston ran up the score.
Ran it up.
Yeah.
From a gambling standpoint, this helped you out with the over. That's why I think all the overs was so crazy.
Yep.
But
But then they started curving it because they knew what was going on. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
let's
It was-
put it up to 240.
Shout out to DP.
250.
I know he listened. He would always be like, "Oh, 275
Yeah.
for a over."
That
Yeah, it's
Pacers,
nuts.
that Pacers Hawks game was the
Yeah.
highest. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
This is the only thing that to me, I get this as made CD. We didn't need this because this one kind of made it more, video game-ish.
I got you.
Because the starters are still out there with a 20-point blowout.
100%.
This in-season tournament is cool, but don't let it tear my stars ankle up when he's done for 6 weeks
Right,
and mess the regular season up.
Jeff.
So we didn't need that.
I give this part a B.
Yeah.
Simply because you had to have a way to split the records because there was potential for there to be ties
Right.
with the records. And I'm probably the only person that will say this out loud. I'm a big fan of the BCS. I still miss the BCS, and this brought me back to early BCS days.
I hate the BCS.
Because this brought me back to early BCS days. Style difference, point differential was a thing.
But the thing is, the reason that we didn't win a third championship because we played Alabama in 2009. And that was the only game we lost. We lost to Alabama in the SEC championship. We don't play in the college football playoff. If that was something back then, we didn't get to play in the championship game because we lost in the SEC championship. That is the reason. That was huge. Like, that's huge.
That year was
2009.
who played?
Alabama. This is their first real championship
Yeah,
that they won.
yeah. Y'all wasn't gonna beat Alabama, no way.
No, we would have beat the hell out of Alabama. The only reason Tebow got hurt in the SEC championship,
I mean,
and he would have played again. We'd have beat. That was the best full team we had.
Guys.
nobody is gonna play
Come on,
as hard as I am.
yeah, nah, for sure.
We will never lose again.
Anyway, I will give.
promise you.
I'm grading this as a C- as well. There's no reason, like Weezy mentioned, for Jason Tatum to be playing in the fourth quarter when you're up 30. You're gonna get a superstar hurt. What they should have done was taken regular season standings to be the point differential breakdown, not necessarily what they're doing now. Because if you're gonna do something like this, all right, well, cool. The fourth quarter, all bench players played in. That's how you do that.
But see, you can't do that because it counts against the regular season.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So why don't you use something? If you're going to count that towards the regular season, then use the regular season standings then. Because there's teams that's we'll talk about it. It's the number one seed in a conference that's not playing in said tournament.
Yeah, because they didn't win the tournament game.
You see what I'm saying?
sure.
So bring some of that into it. Overall grade of the entire in-season tournament, Weezy, give me your letter grade A through F.
B.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too messed up with it. B. I like the uniforms. I like the courts.
Yeah.
The point differential thing, I don't think I didn't like. Yeah, B.
Okay. Jeff?
This is an A for me.
Yeah.
The courts, I gave it probably my lowest thing. I love the point differential thing. I love the uniforms. I love that it's a spectacle. And I also like the fact that during the finals and semifinals, they're going to be cross-brand analysis and broadcast with TNT and ABC. So I get to hear Stephen A. and Charles Barkley talk basketball. That's going to be hilarious. So this is a great.
Yeah.
Great.
I also give it a B as well, B+, because
Because it wasn't perfect.
It wasn't perfect, right? But usually the first of anything isn't perfect.
Yeah.
So telling me that you can put these crazy courts together, put these cool jerseys together. The whole weekend in Vegas is playing this weekend to play for the finals or championship. And the best thing that we came up with, all those smart, rich people said, "Oh, this is just gonna be called the in-season tournament." That's it.
That's one of my.
Yeah. Like, dude, anything could have been the NBA Cup. Yeah. Anything could have. We're doing this, dude. Go crazy. Have a cool name for it. The NBA in-season tournament. Work on the name. That's my only change. Yeah. That's my only thing as far as things that can improve. Speaking of change, Jeff, you want to kick off your first potential change?
Well,
for
that
the
was
in-season
my first
tournament?
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Name the trophy.
Yeah.
Name the tournament.
Okay.
So going forward, name the trophy, name the tournament.
Okay. Weezy, give me your first one.
My first one probably could be, I want all these games to be in neutral sites.
I like that. That's one of mine.
Yeah.
I
All
like
these games
that.
need to be in teams in cities that don't have basketball teams.
Yeah. No, that's mine.
Well,
That's-
okay. Yep.
Yeah, that's one of mine for sure.
Cause especially if the championship game is going to be in Vegas, right?
Yep.
That's a neutral site.
Yeah, it is neutral.
Because what you're doing is you're just copying off March Madness.
Yep.
Make everything neutral.
Yep. I like
On Tuesdays and Fridays, you play in Nashville.
Yep.
Go play in Seattle, or
Yep.
where the team not in.
Yeah, that's my first one as well. This is the way you kind of identify if a team deserves to get an expansion team. Nashville, Mexico City, Seattle. Next round be in Vegas. Why not have everywhere else? Hell, you can go overseas for a couple of games just to kind of see. And it makes those teams, those cities have something cool. So maybe have a patch that has this something that'll identify the city. So so you will know, wow, man, got this when they were doing the in-season tournament in Nashville. There's a guitar there, even though everybody in Nashville don't worry about like guitars or whatever. We don't all play a damn what's those things called? Banjo? Yeah, we know. We don't do that.
Bada bing, boom, bing, boom,
But
bing,
they
boom,
think,
bing.
but they think
Always not real Nashville.
No, not at
It's
all.
not.
But you do something like that, that'll be cool. Yeah. What about another one, Jeff?
So it's kind of piggyback off that was like continue making it a big deal. Change the championship location. You can do the group settings in different cities. Group A plays like how you said, but patches on jerseys. I like that. Continue making it a big deal, but also when you name the trophy, make sure you're doing the promotions and continue hyping it up because this is something that could catch on just like soccer does. Yeah.
Talk to me, Will. Give me another.
Oh, my next one was put out brackets. Put out brackets.
It's out now.
Huh?
It's out now.
The brackets are out now.
Yeah.
You saying through the group stage.
Through the group stage. Yeah.
It should have been brackets because this is all NBA AAU.
Yeah.
Put out brackets and let's do a ranking. And it should count to make this game more competitive. Whoever wins, whichever East or West wins this, should get home court through the season.
Gotcha.
I mean, in the finals.
That's tough. Right
That's
there.
tough to do.
Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah. My next potential change: increase the number of teams that actually make the knockout stage. So if only 8 teams will make the elimination round for this week, perhaps increasing that to 12 or 16, just to kind of incentivize teams to play throughout the group stage. Because if you're only making 8 teams, there's 30 NBA teams, 29 NBA teams. It's like, oh man. It makes it not as exciting and people aren't as locked in as they need to be. So increase that to 12 or 16. Start with 12, finish with 16.
I like it.
Yeah. What about another one, Jeff?
And my last one, I understand there are agreements with arenas and things like that, so they have to have a certain amount of home games per team. So I get that, but this may not be next year, maybe a couple of years down the line. But I believe they should add a second tournament for February and March.
I agree with that.
I believe that, like not interfering in March Madness, but ending right the time tournament time starts for the NCAA, but started again in February and March and have a second in-season tournament because it.
But so here's the thing. I agree with that, Jeff. I wanted it to be spread out throughout the NBA year. So that's what soccer does.
Yeah.
You'll play some in October,
it's a long
November,
tournament.
and then you play a little bit in December, and then you play 3 games in January, and then it culminates to November, December, not meaning so much, and it's kind of spread out all the way through March. Kind of similar to what you're saying. So spreading it out would make more sense.
Yeah, spread
I like
out.
that.
Yeah, it just,
And see,
Yeah.
I'm good.
go ahead, we.
See, they have to build it up to where, because you go back to soccer, the Miami team, they feel like they won a championship. They didn't make the playoffs.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they feel like they won an instant tournament. They actually won a championship. They have to build up to actually a team like the Pacers. If they win this tournament, it's almost like a championship.
It is. I mean, it is. Yeah.
Technically, but I like
With
that.
that,
It makes it meaningful. So I think one in the first half of the season, one right around All-Star break ends, right before March Madness kicks off. Just makes the regular season, because we're having a hard time keeping players and fans interested for 82 games.
Yeah.
This will solve it.
Yeah, so with that knockout stage being pushed to March or whatever the case may be, now you're competing against NCAA basketball, which in turn will make things a little bit more interesting, because it's hard to watch NBA basketball. Those are the dog days of the NBA in February and March. Right after the All-Star break, you might as well fast forward. You say it all the time. Let's simulate right to the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's
because
hard to watch.
NBA is the only sport, literally, in America that one game can't mean, like, even in baseball, they play all those games, but one game could mean anything. You can't go out there and lose 8 straight games in baseball and still make the playoffs.
Heard you. Yeah.
In NBA, the when y'all come back, they can go on a run and still make the playoffs.
That's tough. That's tough. My last potential change: invite some NBA G League teams into the tournament.
Oh no.
Yeah, guys.
Nah, don't beat the hell out of G League
In the Premier League, guys, the biggest soccer tournament in the world. Play against lower tier and second tier leagues, dog. They literally do. So the NBA can at least invite some of the better 1-2 seed G League teams in a tournament where the top teams from last season play in the in-season tournament.
I like it. That's going to be a tough sell, though.
But do I expect them to win the tournament? No. But what it does, it gives them eyes. People actually get to see Imani Bates playing. People actually get to see some of these young guys like Gabe York, who's down there averaging 25, Sharif Cooper, who is an MVP candidate there. We don't know that because NBA TV only allows us to see G League games. That's it. Mm-hmm. Nobody else is showing it. Why not put them? Put them out. Show those guys. That'll be some of the that can change a G League guy's life, because if he's cooking in the in-season tournament, trust and believe he will get a call up and he'll be on the NBA team.
The only negative about that is that these games count towards regular season records. It's going to be a tough sell to get.
That's true too.
It's going to be a tough sell to get players to buy in to playing additional games and not impact their contract.
That's true too.
That's why they had to make sure these count in regular season because of their contracts.
Yeah, but 500,000 though can change a G League guy's life.
True indeed.
Yeah,
true indeed.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the quarterfinal prediction.
12th play on the team.
So what's at stake in the knockout stage? The winning team will capture the first NBA Cup, and there's prize money, guys. Each player on the losing quarterfinal team will receive $50,000. Each player on the losing semifinals team will get $100,000. Each player on the losing final team will receive $200,000, and like I mentioned earlier, each player on the championship team will make $500,000. Also, following the final league, we'll name an MVP and all-tournament team based on performance in the group and knockout stages. We're here to break down predictions for the first knockout bracket, the first game. Monday, Boston at Indiana on TNT. Weezy, give me your winner and why.
Boston, they got Jaden Tatum.
Jason
Tatum,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Boston's the best team in the NBA right now.
Okay.
They're playing very, very together. Indiana's good. Okay. Halliburton's playing off his mind right now, but Boston's playing good ball. I got Boston.
Okay. Jeff?
Boston, even with injuries, still a better team. And obviously Boston wants this. Shout out to the coach Missoula running the score up on, was it your Bulls?
Yeah, it was against the Bulls.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah. But he was a gentleman about it. He explained to the coach what he was doing. So I like that. Let you know that it means something.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that to make the quarterfinals, you want to win this. So give me Boston.
All right. I got the Celtics winning as well. This will be a surprisingly competitive game, though. Pacers have been historically good on offense, like Weezy mentioned earlier. But Boston has the edge simply because of defense. Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum, rolling with a better team, which is Boston. I got them winning 119-110.
Okay.
The next Monday game is the New Orleans Pelicans at the Sacramento Kings. Weezy, give me your winner and why.
Jeff, your boy been hooping.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy been hooping.
You been hooping?
Yeah.
Big Zion been hooping. His bounce ain't quite as bouncy now, but that's fine. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But he getting the bucket.
He getting there.
Yeah. I like them against Sacramento.
Me too.
Especially, if they playing at Sacramento, it's going to hurt them. When they play at home and
like the Bean?
Yeah. Sacramento play home, they roll.
That's a tough out.
I like New Orleans.
Jeff?
I like New Orleans in this game with Zion playing the way he's playing. I mean, I know C.J. McCollum, I believe he's going to be out for this.
Nah.
If I'm not mistaken. Is he back?
He came back today.
Well,
yesterday.
Okay. So, yeah, give me the Pelicans with Zion you're giving Sabonis a tough go on
Yeah.
the inside. But Sacramento is a great team, but I'm going with Zion.
Pelicans are getting healthy at the right time.
Yes,
CJ's back. Trey Murphy will play this week. Z's off the blue chew. He's going crazy. Sacramento will get the edge, though, due to being at home. It's so difficult to win against the Sacramento Kings at home, man. And I think De'Aaron Fox is the best player in this series. So it feels like a game that Fox can truly dictate the final result, especially if he's being guarded by C.J. McCollum.
It's a tough ass.
Let me tell you something. Malik Monk, throughout this entire in-season tournament, been cooking. Hit a game winner against Golden State, playing out of his mind. I got the Kings winning by 6.
Like,
Moving on to the Tuesday games. The first one is New York at Milwaukee on TNT. Give me the winner and why, Jeff.
all right, New York's got to win something. The New York Knickerbockers have to win something, and they are going to push for this tournament as well. And I get it, Dame Lillard. I get it, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think the Knicks just are going to want this more.
Okay.
The Knicks.
Jeff, Weezy.
Well, if they get the Knicks are a good team. Here's the thing with the Knicks: they don't get nobody else to play as hard as Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson plays hard every night.
Bro, they had 3 left-handers on their starting 5.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, Jalen Brunson plays hard every
Everybody
single
playing on
night.
the same side.
Saying I don't know nothing about that, coach.
Okay, my
But I'm
bad.
just telling you, Jalen Brunson play hard every single night.
Yeah.
The other players don't meet. They don't match his energy, man. They don't. And in Milwaukee,
Gotta match my energy.
You had to match my energy tonight.
it's Friday night too.
I know. Oh, my Wednesday.
You
stretch it out a
Yeah,
little
got to
bit?
stretch it out twice a week. Anyway, but here's the thing with Milwaukee. Giannis in the fourth quarter, he's giving the ball to Dame. It's Dame time.
Yeah.
That in the fourth quarter, and I'm cool with that. If you can go win the game, I ain't got to do it. Go win the game.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing.
Yeah. All right. The Dame Lillard experiment starting off a little rocky, guys. But we also expected it to be kind of similar to this because he's not playing any defense and he's shooting a lot of balls. That's it.
Yeah.
That is the Dame Lillard experience right now. So the Bucks are undoubtedly the better team, though. If you look as far as their roster, starting 5, I think what Jeff mentioned, though, makes so much sense that the Knicks are really playing at a hard level to win something.
Yeah.
The Garden has to be excited about something, even though they probably won't see them play in New York. But I tell you what, man, I think Jalen Brunson, who just coming off a 40-point performance last night, give me the Knicks handily over the Bucks.
I like it.
All right. And the last game of the NBA in-season tournament knockout stage, the Phoenix Suns at the Los Angeles Lakers. Jeff?
This is the championship 7-game matchup.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? On paper.
Yep.
Phoenix not struggling, but they're trying to get healthy, get some camaraderie, get all their players out there at the same time. That hasn't happened, but 3 games so far this year that all 3 of them have been played?
Yeah, that's it. 3 max.
I think it's 3.
3.5,
Yeah.
yeah. And before this, KD and Book had only played in a couple of games. So
Yeah. So, and LeBron, this has been my go-to statement this entire breakdown, but it's true. LeBron, this just adds yet another caveat to his GOAT argument to win this tournament.
Okay.
So
You got the Lakers.
I got the
winning.
Lakers winning.
Win the first ever gold tournament.
Yeah,
Yeah.
With the first ever in-season tournament for LeBron on top of everything else. Yeah, this would be great.
Man, the only thing about these two teams for me is these are two most veterans teams in the tournament. I don't think they care about this tournament. I really don't.
Good point.
I think LeBron and the Lakers with AD, and I think they'd rather just get healthy, get to the finals. And KD, I just think they're going to stay healthy. So it's going to be a good game because they got to play. But I don't really think it's a big deal to either one of them. I really don't. But the Lakers don't play good against good teams. I'm going with Phoenix.
Okay. Third time's a charm, Jeff. Third time is a charm. LA barely beat them twice, and both times were without Devin Booker. This time, the Suns will have both KD and Book, a duo that has only lost 1 regular season game together, I think. So, give me the Suns by 10 over the Lakers.
How you feel about headband Book?
It's man, you know what? I was cool with the headband. Then he does the cutoff shirt too.
Yeah.
That's OD.
Yeah. So
Like you got to pick one.
Yeah.
They ain't even on 2K, bro.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have the cutoff shirts. Then you
Oh,
trying to
you
put the
wouldn't know
cutoff
that.
shirts on 2K. Cameraman. Put that on
Your
the board.
player will have that.
Yeah.
Your player will have that.
I don't have.
You're my player.
I don't have. The cameraman is the my player guy.
I don't know what that is. I just made that up.
I
I
know.
know you the create players though.
I don't know. I don't do that.
I keep saying I bought that 2K, still ain't played it yet.
That's your fault.
I know. I'm playing this weekend.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah, I'm playing
As you
this
should. And that is our first ever NBA in-season tournament breakdown. That they have to find out a better name.
They got a name.
In-season tournament. Come on. NBA Cup.
NBA Cup, NBA Invitational.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Put us in charge.
There's stuff out there. Adam Silver, you know what I mean?
Put us in charge.
I mean, to me, Adam Silver is one of the greatest.
Throwing that
commissioners
money
we've ever
around.
had.
Holla at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all know a fact. Well, fun fact I heard: LeBron James has never been to Nashville, visit anything. We gotta get LeBron to Nashville. He's never been to Nashville.
Never been to Nashville.
Never.
Mav has been here a couple of times.
Mavs been, but
Hmm.
because one of his picks one time, he picked the Titans. He said, "I gotta get to Nashville. I've never been there.
Hmm.
Gotta get LeBron to Nashville,
We
man.
gotta get LeBron.
Yeah.
I gotta make some calls, man. We gotta get
Yeah,
Bron in
down
there.
here.
Never been to the city.
Never been to the city. Huh.
I don't know. I got some
QC
spots on-
Kitchen?
Give him the
Holla,
QC
yeah,
kids.
gotta get him a QC Kitchen.
Gotta give him
Mac and
a
It
cheese.
gotta be off season though.
Yeah.
It don't
Yeah,
matter. We get
nah,
it-
gotta be off
Yeah,
season.
gonna give him 5 pounds.
Did you see the thing of the white boy that had soul food for the first time?
Ah, it was tough.
And they had him in the corner. He
Yeah.
was knocked out.
Yeah.
He had itis.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know necessarily what that would be itis.
Yeah.
But that QC Kitchen knocked
Knock
him
him
down.
down.
But
Don't knock him down.
But you know how excited Quita Cole would be if LeBron James walks in.
We
QC.
gotta
we gonna-
clip this up and send it to you.
We're gonna get LeBron James too.
Yeah, we got to get it to the city. We got to get him to the city. All right. Now, tweet us the questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment. Give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. And more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman, the revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.